All right, so today we're looking at a third author's technique, and that is about how the characters are portrayed and introduced in the story. So we're going to use our book, Do Not Open This Book Again, by Andy Lee. And this one's a little bit interesting because we've only really got one main character because we are kind of a character in this story. He's talking to us, so it's quite unique in that way. Hopefully the books you're looking at might have a few different characters in them and more of a main character that's described. But we can still learn a lot about the character from the way he's portrayed in this book. So if we look even on the first page, straight away from the pictures, we're learning about the character and what he looks like, and we know what he wants us to do. So we can see from his face, we can see from his body, what he's wearing. They are all clues designed by the author to help us understand what the character looks like. If we imagine this book and there was no picture of him, we wouldn't know anything about the character and who was talking to us, and the book would be pretty boring. So we can learn so far that he's obviously pretty upset about something in this book and doesn't want us to keep turning the pages, and we've got all of that from a really clever picture. And then as we go through, we can see he's changing throughout the story. He's from his language, what the heck? Didn't you hear me? So he's starting to get angry at us, so we're learning about his feelings. And then as we go, we can see that he gets upset from his face and what's going on. And he's obviously quite a clever character too, because he's got all these different ideas of trying to persuade us in different ways. So he's a bit of a problem solver. He doesn't give up. He keeps trying to convince us to stop turning the page. And then we know simply from a picture here and one word that he gets annoyed. That's a really clever technique done by the author from a picture and one word to show us that he's annoyed. So all of these techniques of the pictures, the words, the blank pages, they're all done by the author to help us understand the character and to also understand the story. So have a look in your books and see how your main character is portrayed and what techniques the authors use to teach you about who the character is and what they're thinking and feeling as the story goes on.